I was less than 3 months away from taking up my assignment as UN High Commissioner for Human Rights. I believed that this issue merited discussion and have therefore welcomed this timely contribution by Jerry White and Georgette Bennett, whom I've known for nearly 4 decades combined. While I may not agree with them on every point, I fully recognize the extent to which these two authors are formidable advocates for interreligious engagement, humanitarian action, and social justice. Both have led game-changing initiatives to prevent violence and promote human rights. I first met Jerry White in 1998 when he led the Landmine Survivors Network. Jerry proved himself a persuasive advocate with an irreverent sense of humor. Jerry shares in the 1997 Nobel Peace Prize, awarded to the international campaign to ban landmines. An amputee landmine survivor himself, he joined forces with Princess Diana during the last year of her life, escorting her on what was to be her last humanitarian mission to Bosnia and Herzegovina, a heavily mine-affected country, just 3 weeks before she tragically died in Paris. Inspired by her gift of courageous compassion, the landmine movement proved a remarkable success in terms of impact after her death, with tens of thousands of victims receiving care, tens of millions of mines cleared and destroyed in national stockpiles, and more than 160 countries joining the historic 1997 Mine Ban Treaty. Jerry and I later collaborated on other high-impact campaigns, such as the UN Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities. How many people can say they were in the room where it happened, privileged to co-create historic treaties that affected hundreds of millions of lives? Jerry White has been in rooms where a lot gets done. He was appointed U.S. Deputy Assistant Secretary of State under President Barack Obama and used the levers of government to launch a new Bureau of Conflict and Stabilization Operations. In government service, he wasted no time to enact innovative reforms. Within 3 years, his team of data-driven diplomats became super forecasters who outperformed several U.S. intelligence agencies that participated in government competitions to predict, with high accuracy, fast-breaking global events. Georgette Bennett, like Jerry, is friendly and fierce. Her work as a criminologist, human rights activist, and peace builder has garnered international recognition, including the OLAM Society for International Development Israel Branch Global Impact Award, Forbes 50 over 50, and the prestigious AARP Purpose Prize, known as the Genius Prize for those over 50. Upon completing her Ph.D., Georgette embarked on a career that had nothing to do with religion and everything to do with crime. She expanded the role of women in law enforcement, did pioneering work in community policing, which is now practiced in countries around the world, including Jordan, successfully lobbied for the first sex crimes unit in the United States, and helped launch the victims' rights movement with the idea for the first federally funded crime victim service center. As a criminologist, she became interested in the link between religion and violence. Her late husband, Rabbi Mark Tannenbaum, was a driving force in the interreligious reconciliation movement and a renowned human rights activist. After he died in 1992, Georgette founded the Tannenbaum Center for Interreligious Understanding, an organization that works to combat religious prejudice and violence. In 2013, Georgette became immersed in addressing the Syrian humanitarian crisis and wanted to focus her efforts on aiding Syrian refugees in Jordan. I advised Georgette to consider an interreligious approach to the crisis, and I provided a private briefing to a group of select organizations gathering to launch the Multi-Faith Alliance for Syrian Refugees, MFA, in 2013. Today, the alliance is made up of more than 100 partner organizations delivering aid to more than 2.3 million displaced.